Welcome back to Junkyard Finds. Today we've got not just one Datsun Z car, not just two Datsun Z cars, not just three Nissan slash Datsun 280 ZX cars, but we even have a turbo Datsun 280 ZX. All right, let's start with the 78 280Z here in a nice green color. Looking in the trunk, we've got an original Datsun tire inflator canister that probably is filled with asbestos and every other terrible chemical. Taillights are in decent shape. And it's got the, I don't know if those are the original wheels, but decent looking wheels. Interior's totally trashed. The windshield got taken out. Dash is all cracked to hell. Bunch of parts have been taken off. Door panel's missing. There's a few pieces in there still, but not a whole lot left. Walking around on the front, obviously the hood's gone, but it's still got most of the drivetrain parts still in there, at least when it came into the yard. See, it's got the engine. It's fuel injected. I don't know if that's like a mechanical fuel injection. Don't know a whole lot about these cars, but yeah, here's a better look on the inside. Crusty steering wheel, crusty dash with the tack going up to like 7.5 or 8K. Good amount of revs for that straight six. Seats, not terrible. There's the VIN plate. Nissan Motor Company, which was the actual name of the company, but they sold them, I think, as Datsuns in the U.S. There's a whole history about that. I think Donut Media showed it off. And we're on to the next one, which is a 80s car in black. It's got one steel wheel here on the other on this side, but it's got alloys on the other. It's got a similar, I don't know if it's a 2.4, 2.8, what they are. But it's a straight six, fuel injected. Got the air cleaner box there in the front. That's the big mass air sensor. I think that's the big flap style. There's a VIN plate that says Nissan Motor Company. And I think the valve cover says Nissan instead of Datsun as well. Yep, Nissan. And you can see some of the body damage here where it looks like there was damage, it rusted out and completely peeled all the paint off with all the rust coming through. It's got very, very cool Japanese style, obviously because it's a Japanese car, but those taillights are just very like 80s, Japanese, very just got that right aesthetic. You can see one of the alloy wheels with the original hubcaps. Newer 80s interior and instrument cluster there. Steering wheel. This is an automatic car. And then it's got the cockpit style gauges that are in a lot of the Z cars, oil pressure, battery, and something else that I can't see there. Glove box. And it's the seats that are in it are not the most sporty, but someone back here at some point fiberglassed these speakers in. And it looks like they never finished the job because they just kind of fiberglassed them in, never painted them, and put these ugly speakers. But they may not have been the original speakers that they ever put in there. But kind of seats just not really fit the car, I don't think. You can see the T-tops there. Another shot of the back end and the older Missouri plate, although this was in Kansas. There's that body damage again. And then the straight six. Another hood missing. And now we get to the last car, the turbo car, which by far was in the worst shape. Even though it was the turbo car, but this car, there's the turbo valve cover. Again, fuel injected engine. Very similar between all three. Here's the Nissan VIN plate again. It's got the factory alloy wheels. 80s style. And then I think I was trying to get a picture of the turbo down there. Yeah, you can see it. Not sure what kind of turbo it is. I don't really know a whole lot about these cars, but to see three of them show up at the same time is pretty unusual. I'm assuming that one person owned all of them. And now you can see just the huge amount of rot and body damage. It's a lot worse on the inside too, but just the entire corner of the car just completely rusted away. Probably whenever it was transported, it just all fell apart in dust. And it's barely sitting up on those jack stands. Same with the other side. The taillight's holding on to nothing. Just a huge section just completely rusted away. You can see the back window. There's a homemade strut bar made out of a 2x4, it looks like. And this car, the windows, I think, have been smashed out for a long time because inside had a lot of animals living in it for a very long time. It was really disgusting. So here's the inside. Broken glass and trash. And you can see the floor pans are completely gone. Here's the cockpit style gauges again. There's a quartz clock. 7,000 RPM red line. Original stereo, manual transmission. Absolutely no floor pan. Another T-top car. I don't know if all the turbos were T-tops or not, but the inside is just absolutely filled with animal droppings, completely disgusting. All the floor pans completely rusted out. Just absolutely terrible shape. I'm sure it's been sitting for decades. Windows broken, just rusting away. There's down the other side. These are, I believe, not cross-flow engines. Here I'm trying to get a picture of these instructions here so that you can see. I don't remember what the instructions say. It's hard to get a good shot. Oh, instructions for the spark plugs. Yeah, so I think you have to use special type. Maybe you have to install them a certain way. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash the bell. Basically, smash every button that you see on the screen. Thank you.